Hi, in this video I'll explain how we can recycle a nuclear waste into a new kind of energy source. So this is a nuclear waste in the pool. They dump it in the pool because it puts out so much radiations, and this radiation is a gamma radiations, and it's so the radiation spectrum. Gamma radiation is really harmful for any kind of a living life form. It just kills us. Okay, so this glowing light is actually is because of ionizations happening inside the water. This is so the radiation is really intense. It actually ionized water so intense it actually glows inside the water. So water is ionizing to what? This is the important part. It actually changed the structure of the water. Okay, so here it is. Radioactive material radiate a diverse ray, including alpha, beta, and gamma ray, and beta ray. And beta ray are and the negative ions are free electrons. So negative ions are generated when the gamma ray hits the air. Here it is. So when the gamma radiation is put out, it produces a negative ions. So this all water structure is actually turned into a negative ions. So here's my question: where do we use a negative ions water? How can we? Where can we use negative ions? Okay. Well, it happened to be negative. The negative ions actually are used in a battery technology. Here's the battery, and this is there's the battery. Here's the more simple diagram of battery. When negative ions and the positive ions exchange, it produces electricity. Okay, so this is the very principle how battery works. Okay, here's more battery operation. When you have a abundance of a negatively charged ions and the abundance of positively charged ions connect together, electrical circuit current will begin to flow. So there's a chemical reactions between negative ions and positive ions. So now we understand that these nuclear waste produce a negative ions. It converts water into negative ions because of gamma radiations. So to make a full battery, we need positive ions. So where do we get the positive ions? Now here it is, the carbon dioxide from a power plant. Isn't that great? These carbon dioxide, CO2, is actually a positive ions. And here's the proof. Here's the chemical reactions. Carbon dioxide, CO2. When carbon dioxide is mixed or dissolved in water, okay, it's the oxygen and water. The molecule can interact slightly positive charge. Okay, here it is. CO2 and H2O. You know what H2O is? It's water. And CO2 is carbon dioxide. It actually converts into H+. So H+ is hydrogen ions. It's a positively charged ions. So there you have it. We have a battery. you add water negatively charged ions and positively charged ions. We have these two chemical reaction can produce electricity. So basically, in the future, we can have a free charging stations. On this side, we have nuclear waste, what we call a nuclear waste from a gamma radiation, negative ions. And here we have a CO2 mixed with water from power plants. So we have a free kind of free transportations. Isn't that great? If you don't understand, I don't know. So that's the basic principle, how we can recycle nuclear waste. Thanks for watching the video.